Hello, we're in the garage today and we're going to do a little job on the GTR. So let's get into it. A couple of weeks ago I took the GTR to a shocking inspection, and before I left the house I opened this cubby box here and this little latch broke. So now it doesn't lock. It's rather annoying. So a little piece fell off, this little piece here. I don't know how well you can see that, maybe not very well. And I believe it's kind of the spring part of this latch here. Where are we? At the top here. So this latch here is kind of, should be sprung loaded, which is what locks it back in. But as you can see at the moment, it's just kind of flapping around. I think I managed to get the part number for the replacement latch piece. So we're going to install that today. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get off. I think probably, I don't know how's best to be honest. I think maybe these 6 screws here, maybe 2 here, 2 there, and 2 a bit further down, and maybe, oh, I might just take off the hinge actually. I don't know how I'm going to take it off. We'll figure that one out. So I think I'm going to try and take these screws off at the bottom here and see if that will just bring up the whole piece, and then I'll work on it outside. So it's just 3 screws here. 1. I'm hoping this will then allow this whole piece to be taken off. 2, I think it is. That's 3 pieces. And will it come off? I don't know. Is it something like you've got to have it in the right? Well, interestingly, these screws on this back piece are really loose. So, okay. Well, that does come away. You've just got to wiggle it into the right position. But yeah, definitely when I do put this back together, I don't know how well you can see that. This back piece does need tightening down. So that probably isn't helping either. But anyway, now we've got it off, let's take over to the bench. Okay, so hopefully you're not going to get too much wind noise from the air conditioner. But I'm going to start by taking off these screws here. And I think this whole piece will just lift off, I think. Let's see, yeah. I do think we need to take all 6 out. Okay, will this lift off now? I think I've got to take the ones out for this back piece as well, which is going to be a challenge in itself. Okay, so that's the back hinge off. This piece is now free to come out. There we go. And yeah, as you can see, it is the piece, and I think that broken piece went on here. So let's see what I've got as a replacement. So this is what I'm using as a replacement part. There is the part number. I was surprised to get it. It was quite cheap. It wasn't much, only a couple of quid. So I think, looking at it, I think this is the old one. So I got the old one out. You just kind of rotate it out. The new one just goes like that, I think. Does it? Oh yeah, because that's the bottom. So that's the latching part. And they do look the same. So I think that is it. So let's try and put it all back together. Nice, it's got a nice springy action to it now. Right, let's get this hinge put back in. This one I am going to need a longer screwdriver. There we go. I think that's it. So here it is back in the car. It's just a case of refitting it, I believe. Just wiggle this back into place. It's kind of a bit cack-handed because I'm facing backwards. But it's going. Okay, now the moment of truth. Yeah, it latches in. Nice. So that's one job done in the car. Now we're going to cut to another video that I made the other day because I have a new addition to the garage. Hey guys, this video is going to be a little bit different. This video is going to be a garage update. We haven't done a garage update in a while. You've seen me working in here, but you've not actually seen me do anything with the garage itself. So at the moment, the GTR is away for shack-in. So yeah, what better time when I've got plenty of room in the garage. I've put the K-Works over in the GTR's normal position, so I've got all this space. Yeah, I've forgotten now I've got so many cars. I generally always keep 2 cars in the garage now. But I'd forgotten how nice it is when you've got all of this extra space in this section of the garage. Yeah, so is 4 cars too many? No. Anyway, the new addition to the garage. What have we got today? Today we have got, you can't see that. I've got myself a compressor. Woohoo! Finally, I've got myself a compressor here in the garage. I've been wanting one for so long, but I've never really bought one. But anyway, there was a sale on Amazon over the weekend, so I thought I would treat myself. There was quite a bit of money off this one. It's got fairly good reviews, and yeah, I'm not a compressor expert, but it seems to be, you know, quite good, and people seem to rate it. So yeah. I'm excited. Let's get it unboxed. We've got some parts that we're going to have to install here. Let me put that back in the bag. But all in all, I think it is just a case of it'll be some wheels that we need to attach, and that's it. But let's see. Anyway, first piece out, and the rest of it, I think, is just the compressor itself. Okay, so it looks like I've got to put the wheels on first, so that should be a relatively straightforward, simple task. And also these feet. Looks like there's some rubber feet that we need to put on here and the wheels on here. In fairness, I could probably just use rubber feet all around, but it doesn't come with that, but I'm not planning to move it that often. But let's get this assembled. Okay, so that's the wheels on. Nice. Let's get this unboxed. How well can you see that? Nice. Okay, so we've got our power here. So what have we got here? This looks like it'll probably be the pressure of the tank. This will be the regulator for the out. On and off is like this weird pull and push button. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Is that on or off? I guess that's off and that's on. I don't know. Okay, so that's everything installed now. I don't know what this is supposed to be for, but probably I don't need to. I think this is probably just if you're putting it in a store, I'm assuming. I don't know. But anyway, I don't need to hang this on there. But looking at it, it looks pretty good. So it looks like off is in the down position. Let me move that box. And on is pull up. So yeah, I'm hoping I've got a quick release fitting that will fit that, because it didn't come with any in the box. So I'm hoping I've got one somewhere. So I did get this accessory pack with it. I don't think it actually officially came with it, but anyway. This hose does fit in there, so that's good. And I also got a air gun and a tire inflator. This looks very cheap, however. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but hey ho. So it's only a 25 litre capacity. They did I think it was a 35 litre capacity version, but the price, the discount on the sale wasn't actually that good. So it worked out way cheaper to get this. If it's not enough for what I need to do, I'm pretty sure it will be. But if it's not enough, I'll just end up getting probably a pony or something, just for that little bit of extra capacity if I ever do need it. So my next challenge is, where am I going to put this? So my plan all along has been to put it in this corner. So this corner at the moment is a storage for junk, basically. No, it's not. It's a storage for wood offcut. It's a storage for my vacuum and also my pressure washer. So my pressure washer doesn't often get used. So if I can't find somewhere else to put it in here, it might get demoted and put out into the understairs storage outside. Let's see. First of all, I'm going to pull it all out and see about getting this put in there. So let's get some of this area cleared out. First things first, vacuum. Although I'll probably need the vacuum in a minute, so I better not take it too far away. Yeah, it's pretty grim back there. Let's get the vacuum in there. Okay, I've made a bit of a space back there. Let's get it wheeled in position. So The 3D printer, as you've probably seen in many videos, is just an ornament at the moment because it's, well, it's dead, to be honest. Unfortunately, it's one of those cheap manufacturers that has their own specific nozzle, and lo and behold, the nozzles you cannot get anymore. So I keep meaning, I've got a new 3D printer, so I keep meaning to print an adapter to then be able to fit a generic 3D printing nozzle on there. Alas, I haven't got round to it, so I'm thinking I'll probably take it to bits and put it away because it's kind of taking up a lot of space. But anyway, let's get this compressor into its new home. There we go, like a glove. Okay, so that is the compressor in its new home. As you can see, there's plenty of space around there. I'm gonna start slinging some wood back in there, but yeah, anyway, and then the vacuum can live in front of that, and I will find a new home for the pressure washer, I think. Oh my God, look at the size of that beetle. It's like a little cricket. What's he doing in here? Okay, crisis averted. The cricket has gone. Anyway, what am I doing? Yeah, let's get the wood put back in here and we'll find a new home for the pressure washer at some point. So I've put it in the new home and I haven't actually tested it yet. So let's give it a test. So here we go. Let's see, how loud is it? So it's a bit of a strange switch. It's kind of a push and a pull and I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow. That is quiet. That is incredibly quiet. I cannot believe that that is actually turned on. All the compressors I've had in the past have been so loud. But yeah, that's incredibly quiet. You see, I thought I might have to build some kind of box around it to kind of insulate it and keep it from being so noisy, but wow. That's amazing. So one thing I did fail to mention is on the bottom there is the water drain. Now I'm gonna have to monitor that. With the temperature differences in Japan, I'm not sure how much water is gonna collect inside of it. So I'm just gonna have to monitor that. And I think what I'll do is, because the shutter is so close, if I do end up having a problem with that, I'll perhaps just run a pipe out to the bottom corner here. And then if I do need to just vent it, I can just and it'll go straight out the door. But yeah, for the moment, I'm impressed at how quiet that is. Okay, so we've got the compressor in place. One thing I have got to install as well, I've had this since being in the UK. I never got around to fitting it in the UK because I never actually got a compressor. I've got a reel, and it looks like my previous self put some quick fittings on there. So I'm gonna get that mounted probably in that corner there underneath the ladder. And yeah, then we'll be able to take this anywhere in the room. Okay, there we are. I've got the reel installed now. So I've put it in this particular place because it will swing all the way like this, nice and flat against the wall, and it also means I can pull it outside. Now I'll probably 3D print some kind of roller just so it will pull around that bend nicely. But yeah, at the moment, let's see. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I'm hoping this free end is long enough to go down here. Well, I can see a problem here now. Potentially. Okay, well, unfortunately, it looks like the quick fittings on these, or these quick connector fittings on this end, both of these are the wrong size. So I'll have to get something ordered for that. But anyway, at the moment, I'm really happy with that. And I'll be happy with this once I actually get the correct fittings for it. So yeah, all in all, good job. Another little thing to add to the garage. So the garage is finally getting kitted out quite well now, actually. I can, well, do a lot of jobs now. I've now obviously unlocked the air tools if I need them. So yeah, so I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Would you like to see me doing more in the garage? Not just car content. Would you like me to do some garage stuff? You know, I enjoy watching garage videos on YouTube, so perhaps you guys do as well. So if you do, please let me know down below. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.